Welcome to the TowneBank Spelling Bee. I'm Ann Connor, and we are thrilled to be the new sponsor of this exciting event that celebrates learning, confidence, and achievement. At TowneBank, we believe in the power of education and the bright futures of young minds. Hard work, dedication, and a love for learning are values we share with these incredible students. That's why we're so proud to support the Spelling Bee, an event that encourages students to dream big and challenge themselves. To all the amazing spellers, good luck. We know that you've worked hard to be here, and we can't wait to see you shine.
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Raymond Jones, your host for today's Spelling Bee. We're thrilled to have our incredible spellers here in the studio, along with a teleconference center full of proud parents cheering them on from afar. And for the 18th year, we're honored once again to have writer, editor, and president of Friends of the Norfolk Public Library, Bobby Fisher, as our official pronouncer. Now let's get right into the competition. Speller number one, please step to the microphone, state your first and last name, and tell us the school you're representing.
My name is Samantha Rankinson, and I go to Norfolk Collegiate.
Samantha, your word has a homonym, or it could be confused with another word. The word is gab. It is probably short for a word of imitative origin. It's a noun and it means idle talk. Gab.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Gab.
G-A-B-B, gab.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And Nicholas, come on up and have your word.
I'm Nicholas Takumas from St. Matthew's Catholic School.
Nicholas, your word is wasp.
May I have the definition?
Yes, it's any of numerous winged hymenopterous insects that have well-developed wings and biting mouth parts and more or less formidable sting.
Wasp. W-A-S-P. Wasp.
Correct.
And here's Cameron to the microphone. Come on up, Cameron.
My name is Cameron Hanley, and I'm representing Patch Middle School.
Cameron, your word is also a homonym, or it could be confused with another. Your word is carrot. It's a noun. It is the yellow or orange-red tapering root of a biennial plant that's used as vegetable. Carrot.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure. Caitlin prefers to get her vegetables through eating things like carrot cake.
C-A-R-R-O-T.
Correct.
And here comes Ian. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Ayan Gupta, and I'm representing Norfolk Academy.
Your word is talent.
Can I please have a definition?
It's a special innate or developed aptitude for an expressed or implied activity, usually of a creative or artistic nature. Talent.
Talent. T-A-L-E-N-T. Talent.
That's correct.
And Tiara, you're our next speller.
My name is Tiara Wallace, and I'm representing Franklin High School.
And your word is sunseeker.
Can I get a definition?
It's a person who travels to an area of warmth and sun, especially in winter.
Can I get the word again?
Sunseeker.
S-U-N-S-E-E-K-E-R.
That's correct.
Michaela, your turn at the microphone. Come on up.
My name is Michaela Horton. I'm representing Churchland Middle School.
Michaela, your word is bumblebee.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The nest of the bumblebee is usually underground.
B-U-M-B-L-E-B-E-E. Bumblebee.
That's correct.
And Keimani, come on up. Spell your word.
My name is Kimani Artis, and I am representing Lake Taylor Middle School.
Your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is groom. It's a verb. It means to maintain the health and condition of an animal's coat, such as that of a horse, by brushing, combing, currying, or other similar attention. Groom.
May I have the word in a sentence?
Every day the twins groom their horse's coat until it shines sleekly.
Groom. G-R-O-O-M. Groom.
That's correct.
And our next speller is Christian.
I'm Christian Bader, and I represent James Blair Middle School.
And your word is a homonym or one that could be confused with a different word. The word is ladder. It's an adjective and it means belonging to a subsequent time or period, coming after something else. Ladder.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Pete spent his latter years in the company trying to find new uses for his earlier inventions.
Ladder. L-A-T-T-E-R.
That's correct.
Adonijah, your turn at the mic.
Hello, my name is Adonijah Williams, and I represent Gildersleeve Middle School.
Your word is undertake.
Undertake. U-N-D-E-R-T-A-K-E. Undertake.
That's correct.
All right, let's hear now from Hudson.
Hello, my name is Hudson Gauthier, and I will be representing Virginia Beach Middle.
Your word is giggle.
Giggle. G-I-G-G-L-E. Giggle.
That's correct.
Nora, it's your turn. Come on up to the mic, please.
My name is Nora Hoffman, and I represent Indian River Middle School.
And you have a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is daisy. It's a noun. It's a low European flower having flower heads with small white or pink flowers and yellow disc flowers. Daisy.
Daisy. D-A-I-S-Y. Daisy.
That's correct.
And speller number 12 is Quinn. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Quinn Otani, and I'm representing IMS Middle School.
Hi, Quinn. Your word, kilt.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
To celebrate his Scottish heritage, Andrew decided that he would get married in his grandfather's kilt.
Kilt. K-I-L-T.
Correct.
And Ziamari. Ziamari, it is your turn at the microphone.
Hello, my name is Ziamari Lewis, and I am representing Southside STEM Academy.
And your word is blurb.
May I have it in a sentence?
Evan wasn't embarrassed even a little about the gushing congratulatory blurb he wrote under a pseudonym for the back cover of his new book. Blurb.
May you say the word again?
Blurb.
Blurb. B-L-U-R-B. Blurb.
Correct.
And we'll hear next from Cameron.
I'm Cameron McGuire from Nansemond Suffolk Academy.
Your word is candid.
Can you use that in a sentence?
The actor's candid interview changed many people's opinion of him.
Candid, C-A-N-D-I-D.
That's correct.
Elena, come on up. Your turn.
My name is Elena Moore, and I'm from Brandon Middle School.
Your word is atomic.
Atomic. A-T-O-M-I-C. Atomic.
Correct.
And Aaliyah, come on up. Your time.
I'm Aaliyah, and I'm Aaliyah Morris, and I'm representing Summit Christian Academy.
Your word has a homonym, could be confused with another word. The word is element. It's a noun, and it's one of the simple substances, air, water, fire, and earth, which according to early philosophers, the physical universe was made of. Okay. Element.
Element. E-L-E-M-E-N-T.
Correct.
And Vanessa, you're contestant number 18. Come on up and get your word.
I'm Vanessa Pedamito, and I'm representing Corporate Landing Middle School.
And your word is become.
Become. B-E-C-O-M-E. Become.
Correct.
And here's Suhani coming up to get her word.
Hello, my name is Suhani Joshi, and I'm representing Hampton Roads Academy.
Your word is endure.
Endure. May I have the word repeated, please?
Endure.
May I have the definition, please?
It's to undergo as a hardship or difficulty, especially without faltering, giving in, or breaking, or to suffer. Endure.
May I have it used in a sentence, please?
Curtis didn't know how much longer he could endure the torture of suit shopping with his mother.
Endure. E-N-D-U-R-E. Endure.
Correct.
And time now for Jude to get a word. Come on up, Jude.
My name is Jude McNally. I go to Star of the Sea Catholic School.
Your word is jersey.
Got the definition, please?
It's a plain, well-knitted fabric in tubular form made of wool, cotton, nylon, rayon, or silk. It's used for underwear, dresses, or sportswear. Jersey.
Jersey. J-E-R-S-E-Y. Jersey.
That's correct.
Jason, your turn at the microphone.
My name is Jason, and I go to Elizabeth City Middle School.
Jason, your word has a homonym or could be confused with a different word. Your word is peddle. It's a verb, and it means to sell or offer for sale from place to place, or to hawk.
Can I get a definition, please?
To sell or to offer for sale from place to place.
Can you say the meaning? Can you say the word again?
Peddle.
Peddle. P-E-D-D-L-E. Peddle.
That's correct.
And Amelia, come on up. Time to get your word.
I'm Amelia, and I'm from Pocosa Middle School.
And your word is shindig.
Shindig. S-H-I-N-D-I-G. Shindig.
Correct.
Benjamin, your time for your word in this first round.
My name is Benjamin Weil, and I'm representing Ella Fitzgerald Middle School.
And your word is chortle.
Chortle. C-H-O-R-T-L-E.
Chortle. Correct.
Okay, Hia, come on up. Get your word, please.
Hi, my name is Hia, and I'm representing Yorktown Middle School.
Your word is disaster.
Disaster. Am I saying this right? Disaster.
Disaster.
May I please have the definition?
It's a sudden calamitous event producing great material damage, loss, and distress.
Disaster. D-I-S-A-S-T-E-R. Disaster.
Correct.
And we turn to London for our next word.
Hi, my name is London Pat, and I go to Bayside 6.
London, your word has a homonym, could be confused with a different word. Your word is scandal. It's a noun, and it refers to a circumstance or action that offends propriety or established moral conceptions or disgraces those associated with or involved in it. Scandal.
Scandal. S-C-A-N-D-A-L. Scandal.
Correct.
And Declan, come on up. Let's hear from you.
My name is Declan Bailey, and I represent Larkspur Middle School.
Your word also has a homonym. Your word is divine. It's an adjective, and it means supremely good or admirable. Divine.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
According to Mindy, Grandma makes the most divine cupcakes on the planet.
Okay. Divine. D-I-V-I-N-E. Divine.
Correct.
And speller number 27 is Colin. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Colin Pyle. I represent Old Donation School.
Your word is difficult.
difficult. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T. Difficult.
Correct.
Well, that wasn't difficult.
Good one.
They're coming.
All right.
Thank you.
Annabelle, come on up now and get a word, please.
Hello, my name is Annabelle Gonzalez-Ruperto, and I am representing Jolliffe Middle School.
Your word is fleetness.
May I use the word in a sentence?
The dancer in the New York City Ballet possessed fleetness and grace in every performance.
Fleetness. F-L-E-A-T-N-E-S-S.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Yarnell, it's your turn. Come on up to the mic.
Hello, my name is Yarnell Day, and I'm from Bayside Middle School.
Your word is cornily.
Can you repeat the word?
Cornily.
Can I have the definition, please?
In a manner, it's an adverb, in a manner characterized by threadbare moralizing, exaggerated theatricality, or grandiose but commonplace sentiments. Cornily.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Roger staggered cornily about the kitchen, acting like he would perish if his mom refused him an afternoon snack.
Can I have the origin?
It's comprised of originally English parts.
Okay. Cornely. C-O-R-N-E-L-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Jacob, your time at the microphone.
My name is Jacob Bergeis. I'm representing Peasley Middle School.
And your word is regiment.
Regiment. R-E-G-I-M-E-N-T. Regiment.
Correct.
Our next speller is Paul. Paul, come on up and get your word.
My name is Paul Siyang, and I'm from Salem Middle School.
Your word, Paul, is convention.
Convention. C-O-N-V-E-N-T-I-O-N.
Correct.
Amarachukwasom, come on up, get your first word.
Hello, my name is Amarachukwasom Makuji, and I'm representing Lansdowne Middle School.
And your word is throughout.
Throughout. T-H-R-O-U-G-H-O-U-T. Throughout.
Correct.
And Baba Femi, your time at the microphone. Come on up.
I represent Atlantic Shores Christian School. My name's Baba Femi Fediro.
Your word is capacity.
Can you repeat that?
Capacity.
C-A-P A C I D A T E. Capacitate.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Naive, come on up. Get your word, please.
My name is Naive Griffin, and I represent WHRO Middle School.
And your word is blandish.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
The hotel employee was informed that the singer was already very upset about her room, and he ran to blandish her and inform her about various free upgrades.
Blandish. B-L-A-N-D-I-S-H. Blandish.
Correct.
And here is speller number 35. Andrew, come on up.
I'm Andrew Clark. I'm from Hickory Middle School.
Andrew, your word is mayhem.
Mayhem. M-A-Y-H-E-M.
That's correct.
And here comes Ainsley for her word.
My name is Ainsley Dickerson, and I'm representing Princess Anne Middle School.
You have a homonym, or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is caramel. It's a noun. It's a brownish orange to light brown sugar that is lighter than sorrel or tawny and redder and lighter than raw sienna.
Caramel. Can you give me any alternate pronunciations?
Caramel. Yes.
Caramel.
The southern version.
Caramel.
Correct.
Caramel.
And here comes Grace for her word. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Grace Turner, and I'm representing Stonebridge School.
Grace, your word is attitude.
Can I please have the definition?
It's a disposition that is primarily grounded in affect and emotion and is expressive of opinions rather than belief. Attitude.
Attitude. A-T-T-I-T-U-D-E. Attitude.
Correct.
Our next speller, Peyton. Peyton, come on up to the mic.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm here for Gloria Day Lutheran School.
And your word is flipperling.
Can you repeat?
Flipperling.
Can you give me a definition?
It's a small animal with broad, flat limbs adapted for swimming, like a baby seal. Flipperling.
Can you say it one more time?
Flipperling.
Flipperling. F-L-I-P-P-E-R-L-I-N-G. Flipperling.
That's correct.
And now for Julian. Julian, let's have your word.
Hi, my name is Julian Darden, and I come from Southampton Middle School.
Your word is universal.
Universal. U-N-I-V-E-R-S-A-L. Universal.
That's correct.
And speller number 40 is Paige.
Hello, I'm Paige Pike. I'm representing Western Branch Middle School.
Your word, Paige, is slurry.
Slurry, am I saying that correctly?
Slurry.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
A slurry of wood pulp and water is used to make paper.
S-L-U-R-R-Y, slurry.
Correct.
And here's Nathan. Come on up, Nathan. Get a word.
Greetings, I am Nathan Petzar, and I represent Tab Middle School.
And you have a homonym or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is emerald. It's a noun, and it's a highly prized gemstone of a rich green color. Emerald.
Emerald. E-M-E-R-A-L-D. Emerald.
Correct.
Speller number 42 is Siori. Come on up.
My name is Siori Jean Soulet, and I represent Glenhaven Middle School.
Your word is frontier.
Could I have the definition, please?
It's a zone or region that forms the margin of settled or developed territory.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Daniel Boone is famous for having explored the American frontier.
Frontier. F-R-O-N-T-I-E-R. Frontier.
Correct.
Olivia, it's your turn in round one.
My name's Olivia Jolson, and I'm representing Cape Henry Collegiate.
You have another homonym, or it could be confused with another word. Your word is gram.
Can I have the definition?
It's an adjective, and it means wholly or made wholly or largely of whole wheat flour.
Can I have the word one more time?
Gram.
G-R-A-M.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Corrine, come on up. Get a word, please.
Hello, my name is Corrine Toledo, and I'm from Our Lady of Mount Carmel School.
You also have a homonym here. The word is hatchet. It's a noun. It refers to a small axe with a short handle, chiefly used for cutting and chopping.
Hatchet. H-A-T-C-H-E-T. Hatchet.
That's correct.
And here's Waverly to get a word in this first round. Come on up, Waverly.
My name is Waverly Bennett. I'm representing Plaza Middle School.
Your word is version.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Mrs. Jakes was not surprised when one twin had a different version of the story from the other.
Version. V-E-R-S-I-O-N. Version.
That's correct.
And now to Jonathan. Come on up, Jonathan, get your word.
My name is Jonathan Dela Cruz, and I represent St. Pius X Catholic School.
And your word is quantify.
Quantify. Q-U-A-N-T-I-F-Y. Quantify.
Correct.
And time for Jace. Jace, come on up, get a word.
Hello, my name is Jace Conwell, and I am from Great Neck Middle School.
Your word is diverge.
Could you repeat that?
Diverge.
Can I have that in a sentence?
Deep in the forest, two dangerous paths diverge from the main road.
Diverge. D-I-V-E-R-G-E. Diverge.
Correct.
And Nina, your time. Speller number 48.
Hi, my name is Nina, and I represent Broadwater Academy.
Nina, you have another one of those homonyms. The word is ring. It's a verb, and it means to compress by squeezing or twisting, especially so as to make dry or extract moisture or liquid.
Ring. W-R-I-N-G. Ring.
That's correct.
Speller number 49 is Ethan. Come on up.
My name is Ethan Kingery, and I go to Grafton Middle School.
Your word is tunnel.
Tunnel?
Tunnel.
Could I please have the definition?
It is a covered passageway.
Tunnel. T-U-N-N-E-L. Tunnel.
That's correct.
And speller number 50, Matilda. Come on up.
My name is Matilda Liskin, and I'm from Academy for Discovery at Lakewood.
And you have a homonym or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is eruption. It's a noun, and it refers to the act, process, or instance of forcing out or releasing suddenly and often violently something pent up, as like lava or steam.
Eruption. E-R-U-P-T-I-O-N. Eruption.
Correct.
And finally, speller number 51 is maze.
Hello, my name is Maze Trice. I'm from Page Middle School.
And your word is sewage.
Sewage. S-E-W-A-G-E. Sewage.
That's correct.
And we've come to the end of round one in our TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV. Some great spellers out there, great parents and teachers backing them up. And we're going to be back with round two of today's Bee right after this.
And we're back at the Bee, and I am joined with Ann Connor. She is the president of Public Finance and Community Investment at TowneBank. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. We are very proud to be a part of this.
Excellent. So I've got to ask, what inspired you and TowneBank to become a sponsor of the Bee?
Well, it's a kind of a decades-old story. Okay. I was a speller myself, and this was back in Yorktown, and I'm not going to tell you the date, but I was in 7th grade at York Intermediate School, and I won our school bee. And I was sent, then we didn't have the WHRO Spelling Bee, so we had a Peninsula Regional Bee. And I got to go to the Peninsula Regional Bee and represent my school, York Intermediate School. And I made it all the way through to 2nd place. I didn't spell the final word, but we went around, I guess there were probably 10 or 12 rounds of that final word. And we kept going back and forth, and ultimately, who I like to think of as a child prodigy, she was probably, a brain surgeon by the time she was 15. At least that's what I tell myself. She won, and I remember the word to this day. But as I have been very involved with WHRO over the years, I was speaking with Bert Schmidt, our CEO, and he mentioned that the Spelling Bee needed a new title sponsor. And so I approached our executive chair, Bob Aston, and I said, Bob, I'm a speller. Can we please sponsor the WHRO Spelling Bee? And he said, absolutely. And so here we are. It's now the TowneBank Spelling Bee, and I couldn't be more proud.
Well, that's exciting, and we're excited to have you be a sponsor as well. So it must be exciting to be watching the spellers do their thing, huh?
It is. It's very exciting, and certainly some local spellers over from my side of the water on the peninsula, lots of private schools and public schools represented. So we've got spellers from all over the region, and they're so impressive, and it's so fun to watch them. I know it can be a little nerve-wracking. I was there myself at 13 years old, but they're so smart and they're so capable, and I just couldn't be more impressed by their willingness to come out and be a part of something like this.
Absolutely. Well, Ann, thank you so much for your community sponsorship and for being here and supporting all the spellers. And we'll see what happens in round 2. But for now, let's go back to the Bee.
Thank you, Ann and Jason. Spelling Bee officials include the pronouncer, record keepers, and judges. Judges rule on responses provided by spellers during the Bee and maintain a thorough knowledge of the Spelling Bee rules so they can swiftly weigh in on questions regarding the competition. Let's introduce our judges. Leslie Jean Thornton is an associate professor at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at Arizona State University. This is her 3rd year of judging spelling bees in Hampton Roads and Richmond. Randy Jesse is a journalist and editorial systems administrator for Lee Enterprises. He has worked with spelling bees in the Richmond area for more than 10 years. This is his 3rd year of judging this regional spelling bee. Bethany Mayo is a theater artist and teacher from Des Moines, Iowa. She works at the Governor's School for the Arts in the theater and film department and as an adjunct professor of theater at Old Dominion University. Let's continue on now with round 2 of today's Spelling Bee, and coming to the microphone is Nicholas.
Nicholas, your word is fomentation.
May you repeat the word?
Fomentation.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Fomentation.
May I have the definition?
Sure. It's the act of instigating or inciting.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The fomentation of revolution in colonial America took place over a number of years and involved many well-known men. Fomentation.
Fomentation. Am I saying this correctly? Fomentation.
Fomentation.
May I have the root?
It's from Latin.
May I have its part of speech?
It's a noun.
Fomentation.
T-I-O-N, fomentation.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Cameron, come up for your word, please.
Cameron, your word is cooperate.
Cooperate. All right. C-O-O-P-E-R-A-T-E.
Correct.
And Ian, let's have your word.
Ian, your word is sequel.
Can I have a definition?
It's a continuation, especially a literary work, continuing the course of a narrative begun in a preceding one.
Sequel. S-E-Q-U-E-L. Sequel.
Correct.
And Tiara, your word for round 2.
Your word is extinct.
E-X-T-I-N-C-T.
That's correct.
Michaela, your time at the microphone. Come on up.
Michaela, your word is a homonym or has a similarity to another word. The word is vault. It's a noun and it refers to a room for the safekeeping of valuables and usually built of steel. Vault.
V-A-U-L-T. Vault.
Correct.
And Kimani, come on up.
Your word is crocodile.
Crocodile. C-R-O-C-I-D-I-L-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Christian, your time in round 2. Come on up.
Christian, your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is kennel. It's a noun and it refers to a house for a dog or a pack of hounds. Kennel.
Kennel. K-E-N-N-E-L. Kennel.
Correct.
And here comes Adonijah for your word in this round.
Your word is extradition.
Can you repeat that?
Extradition.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Mrs. Thorpe was arrested in Arkansas, but is fighting extradition to Missouri, where she allegedly sold stolen goods.
E-X-T-R-A-D-I-T-I-O-N.
That's correct.
And Hudson, come on up. Get a word, please.
Hudson, your word is predicament.
Definition, please.
It's a difficult, perplexing, or trying situation.
Predicament. P-R-E-D-I-C-E-M-E-N-T. Predicament.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Nora, your turn here in round 2. Coming up.
Nora, your word is gardenesque.
Can you repeat that?
Gardenesque.
Can you use that in a sentence?
After Rosita had covered it with potted plants and vines, her once dreary concrete balcony became almost gardenesque.
Can I have the definition?
It's resembling or relating to a plot of cultivated land devoted to the growing of herbs, fruits, flowers, or vegetables.
Gardenesque. G-A-R-D-E-N-E-S-Q-U-E. Gardenesque.
That's correct.
And here comes Quinn for another word.
Quinn, your word is platinum.
Could you give me the definition, please?
Of or relating to or made of a very heavy precious metallic element that is typically grayish white, is non-corroding, expands only slightly when heated and fuses with difficulty. It's used chiefly in the form of alloys in special chemical ware and apparatus, and in electrical and electronic devices as a catalyst, in dental alloys, and in jewelry. Platinum.
Platinum, am I saying that correctly?
Platinum.
Platinum. P-L-A-T-I-N-I-U-M.
Sorry, it's incorrect.
Ziamari, come on up. Let's get your word here for round 2.
Ziamari, the word is bigotry.
May I use it in a sentence?
The school's International Relations Club strives to increase awareness of the prevalence of bigotry.
May I have the definition?
It's a noun meaning obstinate and unreasoning attachment to one's own belief and opinions with intolerance of beliefs opposed to them.
Bigotry. B-I-G-G-A-T-R-Y. Bigotry.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Cameron, it's your turn in this round. Come on up.
Cameron, your word is arithmetic.
Can you repeat that, please?
Arithmetic.
Arithmetic. A-R-I-T-H-M-A-T-I-C. Arithmetic.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Elena, your turn here in round 2. Let's have a word for you.
The word is exaggerate.
Exaggerate. E-X-A-G-G-E-R-A-T-E. Exaggerate.
That's correct.
Next up is Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, your word is physical.
Physical. P-H-Y-S-I-C-A-L.
That's correct.
And Vanessa, your turn here in round 2.
Vanessa, your word is felonious.
P-H-Y-L-O-N-I-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Suhani, your turn at the microphone.
You have another homonym or word that could be confused with another. Your word is existence. It's a noun that means the state or fact of having being, especially as considered independently of human consciousness and as contrasted with the negation of being, existence.
Existence? May I have the word repeated, please?
Yes, existence.
May I have it used in a sentence, please?
Some scientists believe that a high oxygen atmosphere is necessary for the existence of life on planets outside our solar system.
Existence. E-X-I-S-T-E-N-C-E. Existence.
That's correct.
And here's Jude coming up for a word. Coming up, Jude.
And Jude, again, you have a homonym or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is drivel. It's a verb, and it means to talk stupidly and carelessly without due thought, knowledge, or consideration. Drivel.
Can I have the word repeated, please?
Drivel.
Drivel. D-R-I-V-E-L. Drivel.
That's correct.
And we turn now to Jason for yet another word in this round.
Jason, your word is rabid.
Can you say that word again?
Rabid.
Rabid. R-A-B-I-D. Rabid.
That's correct.
Amelia, your turn. Come on up.
Your word is whelp.
Can you repeat it?
Whelp.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Wendy spotted the tracks of a fox and what appeared to be a single whelp by the path.
Whelp.
WHELP.
Correct.
And we turn now to Benjamin. Benjamin, your turn.
Benjamin, your word is Puritan.
Puritan. Puritan.
Correct.
And here comes Hia for another word.
Yeah, your word is opulent.
Opulent. Am I saying the word correctly?
Opulent.
Opulent. Could I please have the definition?
It means exhibiting or characterized by wealth or affluence.
Opulent. Could you please use it in a sentence?
The room's opulent decor included original commissioned works of art and a crystal chandelier.
Opulent. O-P-U-L-E-N-T. Opulent.
Correct.
London, come on up. Let's have a word for you.
London, your word is peony.
Peony. P-E-O-N-Y.
That's correct.
And Declan, time for a word for you.
Declan, your word is avatar.
Okay, avatar. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Lucy updated her avatar with a green mohawk and a giant pink sunglasses.
Avatar. A-V-A-T-A-R. Avatar.
Correct.
And here comes Colin for another word in the round.
Your word is shrapnel.
Can I have the definition, please?
It is a bomb, mine, or shell fragments.
Cool. Shrapnel. S-H-R-A-P-N-E-L. Shrapnel.
Correct.
Thank you.
Jacob, your turn here in round two.
You have a homonym or word that can be confused with another. Your word is freight. It's a noun and it means something that's loaded for transportation or cargo. Freight.
Freight. F-R-E-I-G-H-T. Freight.
Correct.
And it's Paul's turn for a word. Come on up, Paul.
Paul, your word is oblong.
Can you repeat that, please?
Oblong.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Marta selected glasses with round frames to complement the oblong shape of her face.
O-B-L-O-N-G.
Correct.
And from Amara Chukwusam, another word for you.
Your word is fiendishly.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Fiendishly.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Baron von Bad Guy chuckled fiendishly as he began cutting the rope.
What's the part of speech?
It's an adverb.
Fiendishly, am I saying that correctly?
Fiendishly.
Fiendishly, F-E-E-N-D-I-S-H-L-Y, fiendishly.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And coming up next is Nivey.
All right, your word, boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie? Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Ashok practiced his left-hand patterns on the piano for hours until he finally got the hang of playing boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie. B-O-O-G-I-E-W-O-O-G-I-E.
That's correct.
And Andrew, let's have your word for this round.
Andrew, you have a word that's a homonym or could be confused. The word is financier. It's a noun and it refers to a large-scale investor. Financier.
F-I-N-A-N-C-I-E-R. Financier.
Correct.
Ainsley, come on up. Get a word, please.
Ainsley, your word is touted.
Can I have the definition, please?
It means proclaimed boldly or over-publicized. Touted.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I'm afraid not.
T-O-W-D-E-D, touted.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Grace, come on up. Number 37, get your word.
Your word is ellipse.
Can I please have the definition?
It means an elongated circle.
Can I have the word origin?
It's a word that's originally from Greek.
Ellipse. E-L-L-I-P-S-E. Ellipse.
Correct.
And Peyton, your turn to come up to the microphone.
Peyton, your word is tase.
Tase? Can you use that in a sentence?
The security personnel were sternly instructed not to tase peaceful protesters.
Tase. T-A-Z-E. Tase.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Julian, let's get a word for you.
Julian, your word is welterweight.
May you say it again?
Welterweight.
A welterweight. Did I say it correctly? A welterweight?
It's welterweight.
Welterweight. W-E-L-T-E-R-W-A-T-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Speller number 40, Paige, here's your word.
Paige, your word is suffix.
Suffix, am I saying this correctly?
Suffix.
Is this the ending of a word?
It's an affix occurring at the end of a word, base, or phrase.
Okay, suffix. S-U-F-F-I-X. Suffix.
Correct.
Next speller is Nathan.
Nathan, you have a homonym or a word that is confusing or could be confusing. The word is macaw. It's a noun, and it refers to any of several large, long-tailed parrots that inhabit tropical and subtropical America, and they are remarkable for their harsh voice and brilliantly colored plumage.
Macaw. M-A-C-A-W. Macaw.
Correct.
And Ciara, come on up and get your word, please.
You have a homonym or a word that could be confused. The word is pallor. It is a noun, and it refers to deficiency of color, abnormal paleness of all or part of the human body. Pallor.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The pallor of Julian's stage makeup gave his girlfriend a fright.
Could I get the language of origin?
It's from Latin.
Could you repeat the word?
Pallor.
Could you repeat the definition?
Sure, it means deficiency of color, abnormal paleness of all or part of the human body.
Could you repeat the word?
Pallor.
Pallor. P-A-L-O-R. Pallor.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Doreen, speller number 44, come up with your word.
And your word is squeamish.
May you please repeat the word?
Squeamish.
May I please have the language of origin?
It comes from Anglo-French into English.
Can you please say it in a sentence?
Murray in accounting gets squeamish not at the sight of blood, but at the sight of red ink.
Squeamish. S-Q-U-I-M-I-S-H. Squeamish.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Time now for Waverly to get a word. Come on up, Waverly.
Waverly, your word is Olympiad.
you please repeat the word?
Olympiad.
Olympiad. O-L-Y-M-P-I-A-D. Olympiad.
That's correct.
Jonathan, your word is solstice.
Solstice. S-O-L-S-T-I-C-E. Solstice.
Correct.
Jace, coming up, your turn.
Jace, you have a word that's a homonym or could be confused with a different word. Your word is waiver. It's a noun, and it refers to the act of intentionally relinquishing or abandoning a known right, claim, or privilege. Waiver.
Could I get that in a sentence, please?
Sure. The attorney explained to her client how a waiver of a jury trial could be to his advantage.
Waiver. W-A... I-V-E-R.
Correct.
And we turn now to Nina. Coming up for your word, please.
Nina, your word is googly.
Googly. May I have the definition, please?
Sure. It's a bowled ball in cricket that breaks from the offside to the leg side with a leg break action.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Jasper's googly left the batsman utterly confused, getting a wicket and securing victory for his team.
Googly. G-O-O-G-L-Y. Googly.
Correct.
Ethan, coming up, get your word, please.
All right, Ethan, you have a homonym or word that could be confused with another. Your word is organelle.
Organelle, can I please have the definition?
It is a specialized part of a cell that has a specific function and is considered analogous to an organ in a many-celled organism.
Organelle. O-R-G-A-N-E-L-L-E. Organelle.
Correct.
And Matilda, let's have your word.
And you also have a homonym or word that could be confused with another. Your word is jackal. It's a noun and it refers to any of several small wild dogs of the old world, sometimes hunting in packs, but more usually singly or in pairs, and feeding on carrion and small animals. Jackal.
Jackal. J-A-C-K-A-L. Jackal.
That's correct.
And our final speller in this round is Maze. Come on up, Maze.
Maze, your word is adulation.
Can I get the word in a sentence?
The pop star claimed not to need the adulation of her fans, but she secretly enjoyed the flattery.
Can I get the definition?
It's the act of praising effusively or flattering excessively.
Adulation. A-G-E-L-A-T-I-O-N. Adulation.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
In 2019, the National Spelling Bee had 8 co-champions due to a lack of challenging words. We have lots of challenging words and some great spellers. And we'll be back to the TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV after a brief break. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Bert Schmidt, President and CEO of WHRO. As in any competition, a spelling bee has a set of official rules that all spellers must abide by. Since they've already won their local school bees, today's spellers are well familiar with these rules. The rules are very specific and are meant to protect the integrity of the bee and the final result. A few of these rules include spellers who refuse a judge's request to start spelling will be disqualified. Spellers who do not approach the microphone when it's time to receive their next word will also be disqualified. Spellers may ask to start over once they have begun spelling, but they may not change any letters or alter the order of letters given when they first spoke. And obviously, any speller who behaves in an inappropriate or unsportsmanlike manner at any time during the Bee will be immediately disqualified. Now, of all of our years of hosting the Bee, we've never had a disqualified speller for this reason, which further demonstrates the dedication and maturity of these young competitors. So you can review a complete set of rules at our website at whro.org/spellingbee. So let's get back to the Bee. Best of luck to each one of our champion spellers.
From the station that takes you back in time through music, now experience the shows, stories, and moments that shaped our community. Time Machine Video unlocks rare footage, forgotten favorites, and classic local broadcasts you haven't seen in decades. Step inside and rediscover the past, because our region's history deserves a rewind. Stream today on YouTube at WHRO Public Media.
Time Machine! Hello and welcome back to the Bee. I am joined now with Wayla Shambo. She is our program director of WHRO Classical on the FM dial. Wayla, thank you so much for joining us here.
Glad to be here.
Wayla, since you're on the grounds and part of everything that's happening here in the station, we wanted to know what kind of preparation goes into the Bee.
The Bee is truly a station-wide event, and that's part of what makes it really special, is that I think pretty much every department we have here at WHRO works together to make this event happen.
That's fantastic. And can you speak to how important it is to have a community sponsor like TowneBank being a part of the Bee this year?
We are so excited to have TowneBank as the Bee sponsor, and their support enables us to make sure that it's really the best it can be this year and into the future.
We're all about the Bee puns. That's great. And thinking forward, do you imagine that we see maybe some growth? Are we going to expand next year, perhaps a different venue? What do you think?
Well, I can't say too much just now, but there are always plans in the works to improve the Bee, and it's onwards and upwards from here.
Fantastic. Well, the Bee will always be the best that it can be. And now let's go back to the Bee.
Now beginning this round, to the microphone is Cameron.
Cameron, your word is aerobics.
AEROBICS.
That's correct.
And Ian, come on up and get your word, please.
And your word is a homonym, has a homonym, or can be confused with another word. Your word is exodus. It's a noun, and it means a mass departure or emigration. Exodus.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The recent civil war prompted an exodus of civilians to neighboring countries.
Are there any other pronunciations?
Exodus.
Exodus. E-X-O-D-U-S. Exodus.
That's correct.
And Tiara, your turn, coming up.
Tiara, your word is carnage.
Can I get the definition?
It is great destruction of life, as in battle, or great bloodshed.
Can I get it in a sentence?
The carnage on the battlefield at Antietam in 1862 was the greatest for a single day in American combat history.
C-A-R-N-A-G-E.
That's correct.
And Michaela, come on up and get your word, please.
Michaela, your word is apiary.
Can you repeat it?
Apiary.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Mr. Dean set up his apiary near a clover field so that the bees could easily collect nectar.
A-P-E. A-R. A-Y?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And we'll have next Christian coming up.
Christian, your word is pollutant.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Ethylene glass is an air pollutant associated with industrial manufacturing and automobile exhaust.
Can I have the definition?
It refers to any substance, medium, or agent that makes something physically impure or unclean. Pollutant.
Pollutant. P-O-L-L-U-T-A-N-T.
Correct.
And Adonijah, coming up, it's your turn.
And your word is castigate.
Can you repeat that?
Castigate.
Castigate. K-A-S-A-G-A-T-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And here comes Nora for your word in this round.
And Nora, your word has a homonym, or could be confused with another. Your word is vernal. It's an adjective, and it means of, relating to, or characteristic of the springtime. Vernal.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Cherry trees produce some of the prettiest vernal blossoms.
Vernal. V-E-R-N-A-L. Vernal.
That's correct.
Elena, come on up now and let's have your word.
Elena, your word is accentuate.
Can you repeat that, please?
Accentuate.
Can I have the definition, please?
It means to give special attention to or to emphasize.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Accentuate.
Accentuate. A-C-S-E-N-T-I-A-T-E. Accentuate.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Aaliyah, time for your word in this round.
Your word is beseech.
Can you put it in a sentence?
Sure. Aided by the most dejected expression she can muster, Margaret will beseech her father to hand her the car keys.
Beseech. B-E-S-E-C-H.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Suhani, come on up for your word, please.
Hi, Suhani. Your word is equivalent.
Equivalent? May I have the definition, please?
It means referring or virtually identical, corresponding or virtually identical, especially in effect or function. Equivalent.
Equivalent? May I have it used in a sentence, please?
While butter and margarine are equivalent in function in most recipes, they are not equivalent in taste.
May I have the word repeated, please?
Equivalent.
Equivalent. E-Q-U-I-V-A-L-E-N-T. Equivalent.
Correct.
And here's Jude coming up for another word in this round.
And your word is legalese.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Legalese.
Could you give me a definition, please?
It is the specialized language of the legal profession that is usually wordy and complicated and often unintelligible to an outsider.
Legalese. L-E-G-A-L-E-S-E. Legalese.
Correct.
And here's Jason for another word in this round.
Jason, your word is scrumptiously.
Can I get the definition?
It refers to in a delightful or excellent manner.
Scrumptiously. S-C-R-U-M-P-T-I-O-U-S-L-Y.
That's correct.
And Amelia, come on up. Let's have a word.
Amelia, your word is hallucinate.
Hallucinate. H-A-L-L-U-C-I-N-A-T-E. Hallucinate.
Correct.
Benjamin, your time at the microphone.
Your word is bubonic.
Bubonic. B-U-B-O-N-I-C.
Correct.
And Hia, come on up. Let's have a word for you.
Your word is credulity.
May I please have the definition?
It means belief or readiness of belief, especially on slight or uncertain evidence.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Credulity.
Credulity. Am I saying this right?
Credulity or credulity.
May I please have the language of origin?
The language of it comes from a Latin word that passed into French before becoming English.
Credulity. C-R-E-D-U-L-I-T-Y. Credulity.
Correct.
And come on up, London, for your word.
And your word has a homonym or can be confused with another. Your word is dissonance. It's a noun referring to a mingling of discordant sounds. Dissonance.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The composer relied on dissonance to express the tension in a particular passage.
Dissonance. Can I get the origin?
It's from a Latin word that became French.
Dissonance. Can you say the word again?
Dissonance.
Is there any other way to say this word?
No, just that one.
D-I-S-A-N-C-E, dissonance.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Thank you.
Declan, time for a word for you.
Declan, your word is judicious.
Sorry?
Judicious.
Okay. Can you say the definition, please?
It is directed or governed by a sound, usually dispassionate formation of opinion through careful comparison and discernment, characterized by careful evaluation. Judicious.
Okay, can you use it in a sentence?
Rashida's mom sees to it that her summer activities are a judicious mixture of chores and amusement.
Is there an alternate pronunciation?
There is not.
Okay. Judicious. G-U-D-I-C-O-U-S. Judicious.
It's incorrect.
Colin, come on up. You got a word this round.
Colin, your word is larceny.
Can you repeat that, please?
Larceny.
Can I have the definition?
Any of various statutory offenses whereby property is obtained by embezzlement, trick, false pretenses, fraud, breach of trust, or theft.
Any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Language of origin?
It is consists of two parts that each passed from Latin to French into English.
And is it a noun?
It is a noun.
Cool. Larceny. L-A-R-S-O-N-Y. Larceny.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And Jacob, come on up, get your word.
You have a homonym or a word. It could be confused with another word. Your word is postural. It is an adjective and it means of or relating to or involving the characteristic position or bearing of the body or that assumed for a special purpose. Postural.
Postural. Is the root word posture?
What we know is that the first word of the word went from Latin to Italian to French to English, and the second part is an English element.
Okay. Postural. P-O-S-T-U-R-A-L. Postural.
Correct.
And come on up, Paul. Let's have a word for you.
And yet again, you have a homonym, or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is melee. It's a noun, and it means a fight or contest between individuals mingled in a confused mass, a confused struggle. Melee.
M-E-L-E-E.
Correct.
Okay, Naive, come on up.
Naive, your word is commissioner.
Commissioner? Can I have it in a sentence, please?
The police commissioner awarded the officer a medal for his heroic rescue of a child.
Can I have the definition?
It refers to the officer in charge of a department or bureau of the public service.
Part of speech?
It's a noun.
Commissioner. C-O-M-M-I-S-S-I-O-N. E-R, commissioner.
It's incorrect.
Andrew, you get the next word in this round.
Your word is abominable.
Can I have the definition?
It means worthy of or causing loathing or hatred.
Abominable. A-B-O-M-I-N-A-B-L-E.
Correct.
And here comes Grace for her word. Come on up.
Grace, your word is episcopal.
Can you please repeat that?
Episcopal.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Indeed, episcopal.
May I please have the definition?
It means of being or suited to a bishop.
May I please have the word again?
Episcopal.
Episcopal. E-P-I-S-C-A-B-L-E.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Now to Paige as our round continues.
And your word is cynicism.
Cynicism, am I saying this word correctly?
Cynicism.
Could I have a definition, please?
It means the quality or state of being given to fault finding.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Tom's constant cynicism has become tiresome to all of his friends.
C-Y-N-A-S-I-M.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Nathan, your turn at the microphone.
Nathan, your word is domineering.
Domineering. May I have the definition?
It means disposed to exercise or to flaunt dictatorial authority in a way to override any protestation.
Could you say the word again?
Domineering.
Domineering. D-O-M-I-N-E-E-R-I-N-G. Domineering.
Correct.
And coming up next, here's Waverly.
Your word is farcical.
Can you please repeat the word?
Farcical.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
There is not.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Shakespeare employed farcical characters in many of his plays to provide comic relief.
Farcical. F-A-R-S-I-C-A-L. Farcical.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Jonathan, your turn at the microphone. Come on up.
Jonathan, your word has a homonym or could be confused with a different word. Your word is constabulary. It's a noun and it refers to a body of police officers as of a particular town, district, or country. Constabulary.
Constabulary. C-O-N-S-T-A-B-U-L-A-R-Y. C-U-L-A-R-Y. Constabulary.
That's correct.
Jace, your time for a word. Come on up.
Your word is conduit.
Conduit? Can I get that in a sentence, please?
Grandfather showed Logan the conduit that irrigated his large garden.
Conduit. C-O-N-D-U-A-T-E.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
And Nina, your time in this round. Come on up.
Nina, you have a homonym or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is discreetly. It is an adverb and it means in a tactful manner. Discreetly.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The news anchor hired a public relations agent to discreetly manage the announcement of her retirement.
Can I have the origin, please?
It's a word that's made up of a word that went from Latin to French to English, plus an English element.
Are there any other pronunciations?
Nope, just the one.
Discreetly. D-I-S-C-R-E-T-L-Y.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Thank you.
Ethan, your word in this round. Come on up.
Your word is artifice.
Artifice? Could I please have the definition?
It is a wily or artful stratagem.
Artifice. A-R-T-I-F-U-S. Artifice.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And our last speller in this round is Matilda.
Your word is coeval.
Could you repeat that, please?
Coeval.
Coeval. C-O-E-V-I-L. Coeval.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
In addition to taking home the champion trophy, our winner today receives an expenses-paid trip to the Scripps National Spelling Bee and an engraved Apple iPad Mini. Our winner also receives the Samuel Lewis Sugarman Award of a U.S. Mint proof set, a one-year subscription to Britannica Online Premium, and a one-year subscription to Merriam-Webster Unabridged, the official dictionary of the bee. Our first runner-up and second runner-up receive trophies as well. All students competing in today's bee receive a certificate of participation, a Spelling Bee tote bag, a Spelling Bee commemorative t-shirt, and other mementos. We'll be back to the TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV, an exciting match. Don't go away.
Launch your weekend getaway early with WHRO FM. Pack your bags, grab your passport, and say au revoir for an hour. We are headed en voyage. Join me, Jana Lee Ross, every Friday at noon as we explore music inspired by great destinations. Paris, Rome, Rio, maybe even outer space. Bon voyage. We're going en voyage. Fridays at noon on WHRO FM.
And welcome back to the Bee. I am standing here with last year's winner, Rohith. Rohith, thank you so much for coming and joining us here today.
No problem.
So, Rohith, you won last year, and then you went on to Nationals. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Nationals, it's in National Harbor, Maryland, just outside D.C. It's a really big bee, around 250 plus spellers about every year.
Wow, so that was quite a different environment, I guess.
Yes, but it's also not as stressful as you'd think. There are plenty of people who are willing to help you, and most of the people are pretty nice.
Oh, that's excellent. So did you find yourself kind of talking with other people and kind of like maybe sharing some tips with one another?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. And how did you do?
I tied for 9th at Nationals.
Oh, that's excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Do you have any tips for any of our spellers here today?
The best thing is don't psych yourself out. You know what you know, and focus on that. Don't rush it. Don't stress it. Make sure you ask for the information.
Wow, that's some really good advice, not just for the spellers, but for everyone else as well. Now, back to the bee.
The term spelling bee in print dates back to 1850. We're heading into round 4 of today's spelling bee with 16 spellers left. And at the microphone is Cameron.
Cameron, your word is arduous.
Can you put that in a sentence?
Alan began the arduous task of planning every aspect of his family's annual vacation.
Arduous. Can you put it in definition again?
It means hard to accomplish or achieve or difficult.
Arduous. A-R-G-U-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
And Ian, come on up to the microphone, please.
Your word is supine.
Can I have a definition?
It means lying on the back or with the face upward.
Are there any other pronunciations?
Yes, supine.
Supine. S-U-P-I-N-E. Supine.
That's correct.
Tiara, your turn for a word in this round. Come on up.
Your word is reprisal.
Can I get that in a sentence?
Etienne explained to his sister that the lizard in her bed was a reprisal for stealing his Halloween candy the day before.
R-E-P-R-I-S-A-L.
That's correct.
And we turn next to Christian. Come on up.
Your word is impediment.
Can you tell me the definition?
It means something that gets in the way of forward progress, a hindrance, a block.
Impediment. I-M-P-E-D-I-M-E-N-T.
That's correct.
And come on up to the mic, Nora. Get your word.
Nora, your word for this round is agonistic.
Can I get a definition?
Seeking to overcome in discussion or debate, argumentative.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Andrew enjoyed talking with Uncle Scott about political matters, but sometimes their discussions became far too agonistic.
Agonistic. A-G-O-N-I-S-T-I-C. Agonistic.
That's correct.
Suhani, time for your word.
Which is quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral? May I have the definition, please?
It means a plane figure of 4 sides and consequently 4 angles.
May I have it used in a sentence, please?
The perimeter of a baseball diamond forms a quadrilateral.
May I have the word repeated, please?
Quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral. Q-U-A-D-R-I-L-A-T-E-R-A-L. Quadrilateral.
That's correct.
And now here comes Jude. Jude, let's have your word.
Your word is cathode.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Cathode.
Can I please have a definition?
It means the positive terminal of a primary cell or of a storage battery that is delivering delivering current.
Cathode. C-A-T-H-O-D-E. Cathode.
Correct.
And here's Jason for your word.
Jason, your word is bereavement.
Can you say that again?
Bereavement.
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 Is there any alternate pronunciation?
Yes, bereavement.
Bereavement. B-E-R-E-A-T-H-M-E-N-T.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Amelia, come on up, have your word.
Your word is Honolulu.
Can I have the definition?
Sure. It's the most populous city, port, and capital of Hawaii.
Honolulu. Honolulu, Honolulu.
That's correct.
Benjamin, your time in this round.
I'm here again.
Hello. Nice to see you again. Your word is pashmina.
Is there an alternative pronunciation?
No.
Can you say the word again?
Pashmina.
What's the language of origin?
It's from Persian.
Can you say the word again, please?
Pashmina.
Could you spell it?
I can, actually.
P-U-S-H-M-I-N-A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh, shucks.
And Hia, time for your word coming up.
Hello.
Hi. Your word is linstock.
May I at least have the definition?
It is a pointed forked staff shod with iron at the foot, formerly used to hold a lighted match for firing cannon.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Linstock.
Linstock?
Linstock, linstock.
At least have the language of origin?
Language of origin?
Yes.
It's a combination of a Dutch word with a word that is made up of a perhaps Latin-derived English word and an originally English word.
Could you please repeat the definition?
It's a pointed forked staff shod with iron at the foot, formerly used to hold a lighted match for firing cannon.
Linstock. Am I saying this right? Linstock?
It sounds correct.
L-I-N-S-T-O-C-K.
That's correct.
Thank you.
And here's Jacob. Come on up.
Jacob, your word is acumen.
Acumen. A-C-U-M-E-N. Acumen.
That's correct.
Paul, time for your word.
Paul, your word is fulminate.
Can you repeat that?
Fulminate.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Dad says that people who fulminate under their breath are not only rude, but also cowardly.
Fulminate. F-U-L-M-I-N-A-T-E.
Correct.
And Andrew, let's have a word for you.
Andrew, your word is perseverance.
Can I have the definition?
It means determined or stubborn continuance in the pursuit of objectives or prosecution of any project. Perseverance.
P-E-R-S-E-V-E-R-A-N-C-E.
That's correct.
And finally in this round, let's see, almost finally, Nathan, come on up and get your word.
Nathan, your word is successive.
Say it again.
Successive.
Definition.
Following in order, following each other without interruption.
Say it again. The word. Can you say the word again?
Successive.
Successive. S-U-C-C-E-S-S-I-V-E.
That's correct.
And to round out the round, here's Jonathan.
Jonathan, your word, continuum.
Continuum. C-O-N. T-I-N-I-U-M. Continuum.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
And another round is in the books in today's exciting TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV. The National Spelling Bee is held annually in Washington, D.C. and is administered as a nonprofit basis by the E.W. Scripps Company as an educational promotion. And we'll be back to our Spelling Bee today right after this. Don't go away.
That is utterly remarkable.
Whales coming up?
Hold on.
This is huge. Here we go.
The more whales you have, the healthier the ocean is.
They're the biggest land animals that have ever existed.
The most special thing is going somewhere that nobody ever has before. It's perfect.
You've probably noticed the words are getting tougher. But for these students, that's nothing new. They're champions and they know the rules of spelling inside and out. That's why you'll hear a speller ask for the word's language of origin. If it's Latin or Greek, they can figure out whether it ends in ER or OR. Or if it's French, they'll brace for those tricky silent letters. So when you hear those unfamiliar, almost impossible words, remember, these spellers aren't just guessing, they're using knowledge and strategy, just like the champions before them. We're heading now into round 5 of today's exciting TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV. And coming to the microphone is Ann.
Ann, your word for this round has a homonym or could be confused with another. Your word is parquet. It's a noun and it refers to a patterned flooring, especially one made of joinery consisting of an inlay of geometric or other patterns, usually of different colors. Parquet.
Are there any other pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Toshiko had expensive parquet installed in the foyer.
What's the origin for this word?
It is from a Latin-derived French word.
Parquet. P-A-R-C-A-Y. Parquet.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
And here's Tiara for her word. Come on up, Tiara.
And Tiara, your word also has a homonym or could be confused with another one. Your word is halcyon. It's an adjective. It means pleasingly or idyllically calm or peaceful or serene. Halcyon.
Can I get it in a sentence?
Aaron spent the halcyon afternoon in his hammock.
H-O-U-S-I-A-N.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Christian, your turn. Come on up.
Your word is toccata.
Can you give me the definition?
It is a brilliant musical composition, usually for pipe organ or harpsichord, in free fantasia style and usually with many equal time notes in rapid movement. Toccata.
Can you say that in a sentence?
Jamila sat down at the church organ and played a fast Bach toccata.
Toccata. T-A-C-A-T-A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Nora, your turn. Come on up.
Nora, your word is internecine.
Can I have a definition?
It means marked by great slaughter or deadly.
Can you say the word again?
Internecine.
Can you use it in a sentence?
In the past, the now peaceful country was plagued with internecine struggles.
Internecine. I-N-T-E-R-N-E-S-S-I-N-G. Internecine.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Suhani, come on up. It's your turn.
Your word is mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle. May I have the definition, please?
It's a French governess or nurse.
May I have it used in a sentence, please?
Pierre and his family spend every summer in a house in the French countryside, accompanied by a cook and a mademoiselle to help take care of his younger siblings.
May I have the word repeated, please?
Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle. M-A-D-E-M-O-I-S-E-L-L-E.
That's correct.
And Jude, your turn. Come on up.
And once again, you have a homonym or a word that could be confused with another. Your word is meringue. It's a noun, and it is a mixture of beaten egg whites and powdered sugar baked at low temperature and used as a topping on pies or puddings. Meringue.
Meringue. M-E-R-A-N-G-E. Meringue.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Amelia, come on up. Let's have a word for you.
Your word is ferruginous.
Can you repeat that?
Oh, let me say to you that it has a homonym, or could be confused with another word. The word is ferruginous, and it's an adjective, and it means of or containing iron. Ferruginous.
Is there like a different pronunciation?
Ferruginous.
F-E-R O-U-G-I-N-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Hia, come on up. Let's have a word for you.
Your word also has a homonym, or it could be confused with another. Your word is arenaceous. It's an adjective, and it means growing in sandy places.
Could you please repeat the word?
Arenaceous.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Could you please repeat the word?
Arenaceous.
Arenaceous. May I please have the language of origin?
It's from Latin.
Could you please repeat the word?
Arenaceous.
Part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Could you please repeat the word?
Arenaceous.
Arenaceous. Am I saying this right? Arenaceous.
As far as I can tell.
Arenaceous. E-R-I-N-A-C-I-O-U-S. Arenaceous.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Jacob, time for you to get a word. Come on up.
Jacob, your word is abomasum.
Abomasum?
Abomasum.
Abomasum. Abomasum. May I have the language of origin?
It's from two originally Latin elements.
Abomasum. May I have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
May I have the definition?
It's the fourth or true digestive stomach of a ruminant.
May I have it in a sentence?
The abomasum secretes rennet, which is used in making cheese.
Abomasum. Am I saying that correctly?
As far as I can tell.
Abomasum. Abomasum. A B B-O-M-A-S-U-M.
Sorry, it's incorrect.
And Paul, come on up here and let's have a word for you.
and your word has a homonym or could be confused with another. Your word is phlox. It's a plural noun, and it refers to plants of a genus of American herbs having red, purple, white, or variegated flowers, the corolla salver-shaped with the stamens on its tube, and a 3-valved capsular fruit. Phlox.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Dean planted phlox along the sidewalk to attract butterflies.
Phlox. F-L-A-U-X.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Andrew, coming up now, time for a word for you.
Andrew, you have another homonym, or could be confused with another. Your word is koji. It's a noun, and it refers to a yeast or other starter prepared in Japan from rice, inoculated with the spores of a mold and permitted to develop. Koji.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Koji is used to ferment soybeans and make rice vinegars.
May I have the definition?
It is a yeast or other starter prepared in Japan from rice inoculated with the spores of a mold and permitted to develop.
C-O-J-I.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
And Nathan, let's have your word.
Nathan, you have a homonym, or it could be confused with another word. Your word for this round is pico. It's a noun, and it refers to any tea of India or Sri Lanka made from leaves of approximately the same size, obtained by screening fired tea. Pico.
Say it again.
Pico.
May I have the definition again?
Any tea of India or Sri Lanka made of leaves from approximately the same size, obtained by screening fired tea.
Pico. P-E-E-C-O. Pico.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
We're getting close to the end of our exciting TowneBank Spelling Bee here on WHRO TV. Don't go away.
The county did an art show. It was just fine arts, and the parents loved it, the community loved it, students loved to showcase their art. And then after COVID shut us down, and so we took a small hiatus, and the art teachers really wanted to bring this back. So we begged and begged, and our coordinator at Central Office, Dr. Truitt, she fought for us, and last year we did a small version at Smithfield High School, and this year it is the bigger and better version with music and theater performances, and Gifted and Talented is also going to be here tonight, and so I am just really excited to see it come to life.
The Gifted and Talented program allows the students to think more critically and globally outside and be able to work with peers within their own cognitive ability that think like them, speak like them, all of those kinds of things.
So it's a red wolf. I made this little cube since the beginning of the year, and there's a canvas on top of it. It's a red-orange poster board cube that you can unfold and fold back. So inside are some hat thinkings.
I brought my third graders tonight, and they're going to be performing selections from John Jacobson's musical review called Friends Forever, about what it means to be a friend. It's really a time for students to show their unique gifts and talents, and what's better than singing? They all have great voices, and they're ready to share them. They're really excited.
I've always kind of thought I was pretty creative. I had a talent for art. I think it's pretty interesting to show people what I'm thinking on a piece of paper.
The arts programs are really important for students and everyone who joins them because it gives people an opportunity for their future. And us kids get to express our feelings through different types of arts and programs like music, art, and many other things.
WHRO, owned by 21 school divisions, supported by people like you.
We have come to the anticipated championship word. A new one-word round will begin. The speller will be given an opportunity to spell the next word on the list. If the speller succeeds in correctly spelling the anticipated championship word in this one-word round, we will have our Spelling Bee champion. However, if the speller misspells the word in this one-word round, a new round will begin with all the spellers who spelled correctly and incorrectly in the previous round. And now, the anticipated championship word.
Suhani. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is backache. It's an adjective and it means producing berries. Backache.
Backache. May I have the definition, please?
Producing berries.
May I have it used in a sentence, please?
Abigail helped her mom plant a pear tree and 2 backache bushes in their backyard.
May I have the language of origin, please?
It's formed from a Latin word plus an English element.
May I have the word repeated, please?
Backache.
Backache. B-A-C-C-A-T-E.
Great.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
We'll be heading back to our studio in just a few moments. Congratulations to Suhani on today's TowneBank Spelling Bee here on WHRO TV. We'll be right back to congratulate our winner right after this.
It has been a great morning here at College Park Elementary School. I am here for their annual African American Read-In. It's been great getting to meet the students, getting to read some books from some famous authors. Just love it. They have some amazing questions, and it's just great to be around young minds who are so interested in things that are going on in the world. This is for us.
And congratulations again to Suhani, our winner today. She is from Hampton Roads Academy, likes to read, fantasy is her favorite genre, loves to travel with her family. Favorite trip was to South Africa. Way to go, Suhani. And now, the battle for second and third place winners.
Your word for this round is ivermectin.
Can you repeat that?
Ivermectin.
Ivermectin? Can I have a definition?
It's a drug mixture that is used in veterinary medicine to kill worms, mites, and insects.
Can I have an origin?
The first part of the word is perhaps derived from an originally Greek word, and the second part is from an English word ultimately derived from parts of Latin unknown and Greek origin. Ivermectin.
Ivermectin. I-V-E-R-M-E-C-T-I-N-E. Ivermectin.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Tiara, your word is vilipend.
Can you say it in a sentence?
Mr. Kelly never votes for candidates who vilipend their opponents instead of discussing the issues.
Can I hear the origin?
Vilipend.
What's the definition?
It's to speak of slightingly or disparagingly.
Can you say the word again?
Vilipend.
She did ask for the origin.
Sorry. It is a word that passed from Latin to French to English.
Is there any other way to say it?
No.
Can I hear the word again?
The word?
Yes.
Vilipend.
V-I-L-I-P-E-N-D.
Correct.
Christian, your word is connoisseur.
Can I have the definition?
It is one who is an expert in a subject, especially one who understands the details, technique, or principles of an art and is competent to act as a critical judge.
Can I have the origin?
It's a word that came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The connoisseur who judged the culinary creations is a chef at a 5-star restaurant.
Connoisseur. C-O-N N-O-C-E-O-U-R.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Nora, your word is pappardelle.
Can you repeat that?
Sure. Pappardelle.
What is the definition of that?
It's a wide ribbon-like pasta.
Can you repeat that?
Pappardelle.
Pappardelle. P A P-A-R-D-E-L-L-I, pappardelle.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And Amelia, your word is Darjeeling. And it has a homonym, could be confused with another, so let me give you all of it. Darjeeling. It's a noun, and it's a tea regarded as of high quality, grown especially in the mountainous districts of northern India. Darjeeling.
Darjeeling. D-A-R. J-I-L-I-N-G.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And once again, you have a homonym or a word that could be confused. Your word is hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage?
Yeah, let me give you all the info. It's a noun, and it is a rapid and uncontrollable loss or outflow. Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage? Hemorrhage. Could you please repeat the word?
Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage. H-E-M-E-R-A-G-E. Hemorrhage?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Jacob, you also have a homonym or a word that could be confused. Your word is anaphylaxis. It is a noun that means hypersensitivity as to foreign proteins or drugs resulting from sensitization following prior contact with the causative agent. Anaphylaxis.
Anaphylaxis. A-N-A-P-H-Y-L-L-A-X-I-S.
Sorry, it's incorrect.
Paul, Your word is a compound entry. You have to spell all the words, but you don't have to do spaces or any such thing. So your word is runcible spoon.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Drusilla's afternoon tea consisted of a slice of mincemeat pie, a baked quince, and a runcible spoon at each place setting.
Is there a different pronunciation?
There's no, it's just runcible spoon.
RANSABLESPOON.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Andrew, your word is micellar.
May I have the definition?
It is of or relating to or characterized by highly associated particles of a colloidal solution built up from polymeric molecules or ions. Micellar.
Can I have the origin?
It's made up of originally Latin elements.
MYCELLAR.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Nathan, your word is a homonym. Could be confused with another word, so your word is catarrh. It's a noun and it refers to the inflammation of a mucous membrane in humans or animals characterized by congestion and secretion of mucus. Catarrh.
Say the definition again.
The definition, inflammation of a mucous membrane in humans or animals characterized by congestion and secretion of mucus.
Could you say the word again?
Catarrh.
Language of origin.
It's from an originally Greek word that passed into Latin and then into French.
Catarrh. C-A-T-A-U-R. Catarrh.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And we have our second place winner. Congratulations to Tiara. We'll be, way to go. We'll be back to more of the TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV right after this.
1, 2, 3.
A change is happening.
Let the groove take over.
Which is perfect.
The age of discovery is now.
When you hear it, you know what it is.
I am quite overwhelmed.
It's a joy to be in this world.
Welcome back to the TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV. Great bunch of spellers today. You parents should be so proud. Time now to determine our third place winner.
And your word is sostenuto.
Can I have a definition?
It is sustained to or beyond the note's full value, used as a direction in music.
Can I have an origin?
It's from Italian.
Sostenuto?
Sostenuto.
Can you use it in a sentence?
As Fiona grew taller, she was able to hold down the piano's middle pedal to play sostenuto notes.
Sostenuto. S-O-S-T-I-N. U-I-T-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Christian, your word has a homonym, or could be confused with another word. The word is caryatid. It is a noun, and it refers to a draped female figure supporting an entablature in the place of a column or pilaster. Caryatid.
Can you use that word in a sentence?
According to the Roman writer Vitruvius, a caryatid represented one of the women of the Caryae who were doomed to hard labor because their town sided with the Persians who invaded Greece.
What's the origin?
It's from a Greek geographical name that went into Latin before becoming English.
Can you repeat the word?
Caryatid.
Caryatid, am I saying that right?
Caryatid.
Caryatid. C-A-R-I-A-D-D-E-D.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Nora, your word is espalier.
What is the definition?
It's a fruit tree or other plant trained to grow flat against a building, wall, railing, trellis, or other support.
Can you repeat the word?
Pardon?
Can you repeat the word?
Espalier.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Espalier.
Espalier. E-S-P-A-U-I-E-R. Espalier.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
And Amelia, your word is trichinosis.
Can I have the language of origin?
It's from Greek.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Madeline cooked the pork chops thoroughly so there would be no danger of trichinosis or flavor.
What's the definition?
It is infestation with or disease caused by certain nematode worms contracted by eating raw or undercooked infested food, especially pork.
Can you repeat the word again?
Trichinosis.
Trichinosis. T-R-I-C-H-I-N-O-S-I-S?
That's correct.
Your word is lokelani.
L-O-K-E-L-A-N-I. Lokelani.
That's correct.
And Jacob, your word is wushu.
Wushu?
Wushu.
Can I have it in a sentence?
When he was only 11 years old, actor Jet Li performed wushu for President Nixon at the White House as a member of the Beijing wushu team.
Wushu. W-U-S-H-U.
That's correct.
Paul, your word is blatherskite.
Can you use that in a sentence?
After realizing that the bank manager was a blatherskite, Jay took their business to another bank.
Blatherskite. B-L-A-D-D-E-R-S-C-I-T-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Andrew, your word has a homonym or could be confused with another. Your word is boudin.
May I have the definition?
It is finely chopped and highly seasoned meat or fish that often has added eggs or other enrichments and is shaped like a sausage and served as an entree.
Can I have the origin?
It's from French.
B-O-U-D-A-N-N-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And your word is pret-a-porter.
Language of origin. Language of origin.
It is from French.
I have the definition.
It's ready-to-wear clothing.
Could you say it again?
Pret-a-porter.
Pret-a-porter. P-R-E-T-A-P-O-R-T-E. P-O-R-T-E-E, pret-a-porter.
Sorry, it's not correct.
And we'll be back to our spelling bee looking for our third place winner in just a moment. For the bee, the official source for a word's correct spelling is Webster's Third Unabridged Dictionary. Look it up. We'll be right back.
What's your story? We all have one. A moment, a memory, a lesson that's shaped who we are. The WHRO Public Media Emerging Leaders Board is inviting you to be part of the Story Exchange. Leave us a message on WHRO's Story Exchange mailbox at 757-889-9101, and your story could be featured in an upcoming event or WHRO project. That's the Story Exchange mailbox, 757-889-9101, because stories connect us all.
Back to the battle for third place, and here's Amelia.
Amelia, your word's a compound entry. You have to spell all the spelling parts of the word. The word is hoi polloi.
Can I have a definition?
It means ordinary people, the general populace, multitudes or masses.
Language of origin?
It's from a Greek phase.
H-O-I-P-A-L-O-I-T, hoi polloi.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Your word is guan.
Could you please repeat the word?
Guan.
And please have the language of origin.
It's from American Spanish.
May I please have the definition?
It's any of various large tropical American birds that are highly regarded for sport and food. They somewhat resemble turkeys in proportion and size and are widely distributed in dense lowland forests.
Guan. G-U-A-N. Guan.
That's correct.
Jacob, your word is synanthrope.
Synanthrope. May I have the definition?
It's an undomesticated organism, and especially an animal like a mouse, pigeon, or raccoon that lives in close association with people and benefits from their surroundings and activities.
The word is synanthrope.
Synanthrope.
Synanthrope. Synanthrope. May I please have it in a sentence?
Ricky the raccoon, the neighborhood synanthrope, grew portly from his steady diet of discarded kitchen scraps and assorted trash.
Synanthrope. May I please have the language of origin?
It's formed in French from originally Greek parts.
French and Greek. Synanthrope. S-I-N-E-N-T-H-R-O-P-E. Synanthrope.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
We have our third place winner. Congratulations to Gila. Way to go. And we'll be back with more of the TowneBank Spelling Bee on WHRO TV 15.
I'd like to congratulate the Tidewater Education Consortium on obtaining $9 million in funding through the Teacher Quality Partnership TQP grant.
This investment represents a tremendous opportunity for teachers, students, and families of our district and the partners in Portsmouth and Suffolk.
Today we focused on the teacher shortage, and then we also looked at student data and looking at what students are going to college to become teachers, right? And so this work helps us to identify the kids that leave our schools that go to college. How can we help to ensure that they stay in our communities and we can leverage their skills, have them come back and teach in the same schools where they were students at?
The beauty of this grant is it's not a one-year grant where we fund it for 1 year and then it's gone. So we believe that not only can we incentivize education and support educators, but more importantly, we can do this over the long haul. We can sustain this work and not only develop these partnerships, But our hope is and our expectation is that we will strengthen these partnerships over time.
54% of educators leave within their first through fifth year of teaching. That was honestly really shocking, being that I am going to start teaching hopefully this fall. I just try to assure everyone that I will not be that statistic and that I'm here to stay.
WHRO, owned by 21 school divisions, supported by people like you.
Welcome back, everyone. What an incredible competition we've witnessed today. The words were challenging, the stakes were high, and these spellers showed us the very best of talent and determination. Now it's time to recognize our top 3 finalists. In the third place, spelling their way to the podium, please give a big round of applause for Hia from York Middle School. Congratulations. Coming in second with an outstanding performance, congratulations to Tiara. Congratulations, Tiara. Outstanding. So great. And finally, our 2025 TowneBank Spelling Bee champion, Suhani. Congratulations! So amazing. So amazing. So we've got some goodies for you, Suhani, and most importantly, you are off to the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. I'm a little verklempt. I'm so proud, and I'm just in awe of your intelligence, your poise, and your ability to win this competition. So tell me, what was the worst word? Worst, hardest, your least favorite. I remember runcible spoon, which to me was a terrible word. What else is there?
Most of my words weren't that bad. Mademoiselle was a bit hard for me.
Mademoiselle, the French word. You've got some I's in there, a couple of double letters. Yes, very good, very good. And so when you get back to school, are you going to continue your spelling career?
Yes, I plan to practice very hard for nationals.
Okay, how will you do that? How will you go about practicing?
I'm going to do my best to learn more rules for the words and roots so that I'm able to spell more words.
Yes, the word origins are very important, aren't they? Particularly for those words like mademoiselle, and you know that that's a French word, so outstanding. And here is your iPad mini. So excited for that. And Dad, let's hear from you. I know you're incredibly proud of Suhani today and her win. Tell me, have you helped her to do some of the practice spelling?
Just like every other parent, we were there to support her, but it's 100% her effort. All the credit goes to her.
That's wonderful. And will you be joining her at the Scripps National Spelling Bee?
We'll toss a coin with the mom and see who
gets to go.
So one of us will be there.
That is wonderful. Well, again, congratulations, Suhani, for winning the 2025 TowneBank Spelling Bee here on WHRO. Raymond, we're coming back to you.
All right, thank you, Ann. An incredible bee as always, and way to go for our crew. I'd like to thank our judges and our pronouncer, as well as the teachers and spelling bee coordinators who make the bee run so seamlessly. A special thanks to our sponsor, TowneBank, the parents, Scripps National, and last but not least, I'd like to offer the heartiest thanks to all of our local spelling bee champions. Well, that's it for this year's Bee. Thanks to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next year.
It was a lot of fun. I feel like I could have prepared a little better, but I made a lot of friends and I really enjoyed it.
I really like the excitement when you get a word right. And like the anticipation for the competition.
It's pretty nerve-wracking seeing all the cameras and everybody around you. I think it was less intimidating because parents weren't there.
It was very fun and difficult at the same time It was nerve-wracking at times, but I got through it.
It was new and it was unexpected because I didn't come and expect to win. And I just really had a fun time.
Practice your list, learn prefixes and suffixes, split your words into different sections, and whenever you don't have your list, look around you and see what words you can find.
Don't second guess yourself or overthink it, because I was like, for the word that I got out on platinum, I was thinking, is there a second I? And I was like, there's probably not, but I'm gonna go for it anyway just to see. And there wasn't a second I in platinum, so just don't second guess yourself.
Some good advice is to, personally, mine downcoming, I had to spell judicious, and I accidentally said G. So, A, don't get those two mixed up, G and J. They sound alike, but know the word first. And if you get it wrong, don't worry. Try to have the most fun you can and do better next time.
So my first word, what was it again? Blurb. Yeah, blurb. Thank you. Blurb. I thought it was blur. And then when I heard blurb, I thought it was with the I, but I just went with you because that's what I thought at first. Yeah, I got it right.
The day was very enjoyable, but I have to say my favorite part was probably when I won.
Any advice that I'd have is like study hard, and if you want to get up to the spelling bee, it's really easy. All you gotta do is just not lose.
I barely studied, I'll have that, but not only did I barely study, but I also had an app on my phone that it's like a spelling bee app, and it does quizzes on spelling. It has an audio you can play, and you get to spell the word. But I barely did that too, so.
One of the toughest names I've ever had to pronounce during our spelling bee is Amarachukwasan. I'm going to miss saying your name, but I wish you the very best. You're a great speller.
The best thing was definitely meeting new people and getting to experience the wonderful, the thing to be on TV. That was one 5-year-old feeling in me that I'm going to be on TV. And then there was another side of me where it was meeting all these new competitors, where they're from, and getting to learn so much about them. That was just wonderful being here.
The whole goal of this thing is to have fun, so have fun.